Ay, what a difference a year makes, eh? So, you're all probably wondering, what am I doing today? Why am I posting this video? Well, if you haven't looked at the title, I'm gonna do a top 10 of the best games which I've played in 2014. Even though now it's 2015, I feel right to do the top 10 now. Because despite the fact it is the new year, there's no new games out yet, so still kind of 2014 season. First thing I'll do is give some honorable mentions of games which haven't made the list. Games like Watch Dogs, EA Sports UFC, Diablo 3 Rebirth Souls was so close in the top 10, and Kingdom Hearts 1.5. You would think this would be a weird one, but I actually got this back in January, so this kind of would be in the should have counts, but has made the list. It was so close as well. So anyway, the way I'm marking the top 10, my hands are getting in the camera. It's done by number of hours which I've played. In which case, the reason why those are getting the mentions, I played so many hours on them. The downside was, some I've played a lot more on. Others, they're there because they were one of my favourite games, and if they're re-released, I'm gonna put them higher. Again, this is my point of view. I don't expect to be agreed on with most things. Some of them will be a surprise considering the release dates. And these are also games which I have most fun with as well, so it's okay with me. So number 10, despite the fact it is pretty recent from being next gen, WWE 2K15. The reason why this is number 10, career mode is spectacularly good. It changes every time you do a certain way, so if you want to win every match, you won't finish your career straight away. It's a pretty long one. For the career I had, I pretty much won most matches. Kept getting 4 or 5-star matches. It took 15. I think it was like year 15 when I finally won the WWE title. There is still some bugs of the game, but the reason why that's the only reason why it's down so low is because of the bugs. But you get some pretty funny things when the game does glitch out. Number 9, and this is a game which is back in March. But the reason why, again, this is in the top 10, it was so hyped. People loved it, but now you rarely hear it. People will think they're two games, but I can consider them one. They're together as one game, and that is Infamous Second Son and Infamous First Light. The reason why I say "and" is because even though it's a DLC and it is a separate game, it tells you the story of what happens before Second Son for Fetch. And Fetch is one of the main characters in Second Son, so that's why I consider First Light as part of Second Son. So the reason why this is number 9, first Infamous game, I didn't really expect much from it, and it surprised me, and that's very rare. So this is the reason why that's got number 9 on the list. It was most surprising. Again, I spent a lot of hours trying to get everything. Eventually, I did, and yeah. Number 8, despite the fact it is a pretty recent release, again, I've been having nothing but fun with it. I haven't played as much as most people have, but it's giving me most fun. I'm enjoying it in my own space, which is, to me, when I play games, I only play certain games, certain periods of time. At that moment, when I do play this particular game, I'm usually in the mood for something insane, so I will play games like this. Far Cry 4 is number 8 on the list because I like my villains, and Troy Baker is a great actor. No, again, I'm not joking about Troy Baker thing, but yeah, Far Cry 4, I've only played like a 5, 6, 7 hours in already. Already it's one of my best games I've played this year because of the lunacy of what happens in Kura. It's just taking me over. Um, again, number what's that one? Yeah, that's number 8. Number 7. I don't have the copy with me. It is out for a disc release if you want. The reason why this is on the list, I love the first season. The Walking Dead game season 2 by Telltale. The reason why this is 6. Most people when they play season 2, they change their the way they played. I kind of played as a nice guy in season 1. I continued that trend in season 2. Um, I was expecting what happened in season 2 though, to be honest, but one thing I knew wouldn't change, well, didn't really change until the last episode, was the way I acted. I was trying to be super nice, trying to be, kind of lead by Lee's example, so to speak, when I was Clementine. But the main factor was, as soon as I got shot by that Russian, I completely flipped the switch and went insanely flipping crazy. Just, I didn't even, when I did make the choice of shooting Kenny or not, I didn't see Kenny as who he was, I saw the Russian. Simple as that. But yeah, I had fun with that, and I always enjoyed Walking Dead, so that's why it's number 6 on the list. We went 10, 9, sorry, number 7. Number 6. Again, this is a one which not many people would put in their top 10s, but I put it in because I enjoy the game. I still play it. There's not much to be said. Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z. I didn't expect this to be in the list, to be honest, but when I thought of hours of me playing it, it goes in there. I wasn't really going to get this straight away. I was going, it looks like something I wouldn't play. I might try it. And then I've been hooked ever since, so yeah. Namco Bandai did a good job of this one. So, halfway mark, and yeah, halfway mark. So, let's start with the top 5. Number 5, Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS. And Wii U if you want to be technical, but I don't have a Wii U, so it's the 3DS version for me. The reason why, I love Smash Bros. Enough to be said. I was going to put this high on the list anyway because I like Smash Bros. Still play it, even on my 3DS. One thing I will say, I know a lot of people give it and put down because of the screen. I like Smash Bros. On 3DS. I like it on the Wii U. But, you know, the reason why people go, it's not good in 3DS because the screen's low. That's like saying you don't like South Park because it's crappy animation. You watch the show, you enjoy it because it's fun. That's why I like on the 3DS, because it's fun. That's what Smash Bros. Is meant to be. One downside, no story mode. I like the Brawl story mode. I was hoping they did that, but instead they went back to their roots with Melee. I'm not gonna knock them for it. I actually like what they've done with it. It's just that if there was a story mode, it would have been higher, just for my sake. Number 4, Pokemon Alpha Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby version. Pretty simple, really. I like Pokemon. That's my favorite generation. A generation which, just for me, because I like it so much, I never complete. I finished this a few days ago. Oh my god, it was so good. And plus, because it's been Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, the Delta episode is spectacular, and I like it. Downsides from it. There's not really much downside with Pokemon. I mean, you can't really knock them for it because they don't change anything, so I guess that's the only downside, is that they do change things, but very rarely do. So number 3 on the list. Again, it's one which I don't have a copy. You can get it on 3DS for download. Persona Q Shadow of the Labyrinth. I literally didn't expect this to be coming in for the 3DS, never mind being on the top 10. I've played good 26 hours plus of this game in the past couple of weeks, and wow, it is so good. It's an RPG, but it's got a little twist on it, because most RPGs advise you to grind. This game is different from any Persona game which has been done, I think, because if your character dies, it's not the instant game over. You have to wait till everyone in your party dies. So if one of your members survives, you can continue. But the best thing you can do is leave the labyrinth, heal up, go back in. So repeat that. So yeah, I'm still playing that, to be honest. I'm nowhere near finished it, but it's so much harder of a grind. It's getting tough, especially if there are crests. Yeah. But join it. Downsides of Persona Q. Not really any. I can't knock it for anything. Oh yeah, plus I can actually say this. Persona Q, when it comes to that third labyrinth, the horror one, I never do it. I never get scared of jump scares. Never mind a jump scare on a 2D based game when you look at the screen. But the ghost definitely scared the fuck out of me. I was about to punch the screen. God. So yeah, that's the reason why it's number 3 on the list. Number 2, South Park, The Stick of Truth. Again, this is another game which I did expect to be in the top 10, but I wasn't expecting to be this high up. I love South Park, as I said earlier. Again, it was like the perfect South Park game for me, and and a lot of people enjoyed it. I expect it to do well, and Troy Baker and Matt Stone, Matt and Trey did not disappoint when it comes to what they've done, because they made the perfect South Park RPG. Made it look like the show. You get to create your own character, make it. You can even act like what you wanted to do in the town. Plus, Ginger Nazi Zombie. That's all I gotta say. So yeah. So number 1 in the top 10 is going to be a surprise. It's Assassin's Creed Unity. No, I'm only kidding. It's not going to be Assassin's Creed Unity. No, I'm not going to be that much of a dick. It's Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy No, fuck that. So yeah, number 1, Kingdom Hearts 2 HD Remix. Well, Kingdom Hearts 2.5. Sorry, I got it wrong. 2.5. But the reason that's number 1 is Kingdom Hearts 2 is basically the best Kingdom Hearts game I ever made. You re-release that, you're going to get high marks. But Birth by Sleep, oh my god, I'm loving that too much. And the cutscenes in Coda are spectacularly done well. More than I thought they were going to be. So yeah. Downsides of it. Let's see. Ooh. Oh yeah, DMX. Yeah, I fucking hate DMX. So fuck that guy. But seriously, when it comes to the gameplay, it's great. It's enjoyable. The worlds are actually interesting. They do a lot of Disney worlds, which is not a surprise. But they use the story of that particular world or movie it's based on for the story, which is actually a pretty good thing. and we're just hitting 15 minutes now, so yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap this up. So yeah, this is my top 10 for 2014. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to comment, leave a comment. If you want to like it, leave a like, etc., etc. If you have any, going, oh, but what about this? Please leave it in the comments, and please, if you want to hate me, keep that opinion to yourself, because if you troll me, I'm going to nerf your ass. Simple as that. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and who knows what's going to happen in 2015. That's for sure.